Hey, you, and welcome to Daily Weird News, your number one news source for strange and funny news. I'm Shay.
I'm Sunny.
And you won't believe today's story. In fact, nobody's going to believe today's story because today is... Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
That's our new segment.
Oh, we got a yeah, right going.
Yeah, we got a yeah, right. Our second yeah, right.
You should explain it for the people who may not know what yeah, right means.
Well, first, do you guys like my new wig?
I love it.
What do you think?
Does it look more
wiggy? You know it's going to be a good day when I've got a new wig on.
It's wig-tastic,
It's
baby.
wiggy.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, right is a segment that we do where we talk about a story that we just don't believe is true. Right? The person is trying to say that it's true, but we think, yeah, right.
You get where we're going with this.
All right. So today's story comes from a man who was out lobster fishing.
Who doesn't go lobster fishing on their time off? Every man loves the little lobby lobster.
You gotta go out and do what makes you happy, you know. And if going to go get some lobster is what floats your little boat, no pun intended, you know.
I like that. There you go.
Go for it. So he was out there. He was lobster diving, and all of a sudden he felt a bump behind him, and then everything went dark. And he could feel that he was inside of something, and that he could feel muscles gumming on his legs, on his body.
Got bit by a shark?
No. He was swallowed by a whale. And all of a sudden the whale reached, it went all the way up into the air and I guess exhaled or opened its mouth or whatever, but the man shot up out of the whale, landed back in the water, and he was taken to the hospital for some minor injuries. He was otherwise fine. And yeah, that's his story, is that he basically survived being swallowed by a whale.
You know what I got to say about that?
Yeah, right.
Come on. This guy's going to tell me he got Moby Dicked. That's what you call it. Where Jonah and the whale.
Jonah and the whale is much better. I think Moby Dick is absolutely not on topic.
I prefer Moby Dicked, though. It sounds funnier.
It
if you
does.
were swallowed by a whale, you'd be like, oh, you hear about Bob? He got Moby Dicked.
Moby Dicked.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Moby Dick.
Which doesn't, it could be a whale thing or it could be something totally otherwise. It's really crazy when you get Moby Dicked. But there is no way on God's green earth that I believe this story for one.
Really?
I got swallowed by a whale.
Here's my thing.
Come on.
How did you know it was a whale? At no point did he say, oh, I saw the whale swim away or I saw the whale come up. He just assumes that he was inside the mouth of a whale.
Yeah. Well, I guess what's big enough to swallow you? Did he pop out the blowhole like a carnival ride? Just shoot out the top of the blowhole?
He said that the whale just fell out of the whale when the whale went up out of the water.
Yeah, this guy's full of malarkey.
I think he's full of it.
I don't believe this for one hot minute.
Well, the fire department confirmed that they received a call about a man who had been injured. Mm-hmm. Now, they did not say that a man who had been swallowed by a whale. Mm-hmm. And here's my second question. So my first point is, okay, you might have called the fire department, but they didn't confirm that you were swallowed by a whale. They just said that you said that you were injured. That's all that they alleged. Mm-hmm. But the second thing is, why would you call the fire department if you were swallowed by a whale? Like, why would you call the fire department?
Well, who the hell do you call when you get swallowed by a whale, really?
The police? A lifeguard?
What's Sting gonna do about it?
Okay,
I didn't mean to do that.
Call back.
And my thing is, he was diving for lobsters. Who the hell goes diving for lobsters? You're supposed to put like a cage in the water and just put like some chicken meat in there.
Well, maybe he's got some special technique. Sorry, guys, this wig is itchy. Maybe he's got some special technique.
Some special lobster hunting technique.
Yeah.
He's down there setting little lobster traps.
Yeah.
This guy's full of crap. Something happened to him in the water that was really embarrassing. So he came up with that story.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Do you think he pooped his pants and people were like, why do you poop your pants? And he's like, I was just swallowed by a whale.
Yeah. Yes.
So.
That's where I go automatically too. He must have pooped his pants. Whenever someone makes up a story that I don't believe, I'm like, did you poop your pants?
And now you're just trying to say that you did this so that way it seems okay for you to have.
Yeah.
Now, he had bruises all over, but he had minor injuries. This is my next point, is like, I feel like you would at least have something broken.
Yeah.
Because he said that the thing was like gnawing on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whales have teeth.
Not only
right?
do they have teeth, here's the thing. If it's gnawing on you, a whale is the size of like 2 18-wheelers. Even if it gnaws on you softly, it's going to crush your entire body.
Yeah.
Whatever it nums on.
Yeah.
Num. Even if it thinks you're krill
Num.
or whatever whales eat. It's going to crush your bones.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of that with just a story.
Exactly.
You're getting out of that with a wheelchair.
Yeah,
right?
or something.
Yeah.
A cast, at least a cast.
When you
and some crutches.
when you shoot out of the blowhole, when you come down, your legs are going to look like Joe from Family Guy whenever he wiggles around. Your legs are going to be noodles.
Well, that's the other thing is they can shoot you really high.
Yeah.
You're going to at least have a huge scar or not a huge bruise all over your body from when you belly flop down. Because don't tell me you're going to dive in perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to belly flop down.
Big red blotch on your chest.
Yes. I don't know. I just feel like you don't really have anyone that saw it happen exactly. There was apparently another fisherman nearby who said they saw him like come up in the water all of a sudden. But again, nobody is saying, oh yeah, I saw the whale swallow him up.
And how do we know that other guy didn't poop his pants too?
Exactly.
Very possible.
Exactly. Very possible. That might be the only reason he's corroborating that story.
Mm-hmm. They both pooped their pants, had a weird day, and they made up this story. It's the ultimate, because what guys do, it's a famous thing. It's called the big fish story, whatever. Guys always talk about this fish they caught.
Yeah.
And somehow the fish keeps getting bigger every time they tell the story.
Right.
You know, in real life, the fish was this big.
Yeah.
By the time they're done the story, they caught a 500-foot marlin. It's got a sword on the end of its nose. this crazy fish. And this is the ultimate big fish story, where he probably got bit by a little fish in the water.
Exactly.
And said, I got swallowed by a whale. That's how I imagine he talks. I mean, anybody who goes scuba diving for lobster.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's probably the cheapest way to get a lobster, though. Did he get the lobster? Is what I'm really concerned about.
That's what I'm concerned. Do you continue going until you get everything full, or do you just go straight home? Well, he did go to the hospital, so
yeah.
So you know.
I hope he got the lobster at least. you shoot out of the blowhole with
and
the lobster.
And maybe the lobster. They just weren't coming out that day. He couldn't catch anything, and his boss was like, if you come back here without a whole bunch of lobster, you're going to be fired. And he was like, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to fire me after I was swallowed by a whale?
Yeah. Try that one on for size, boss. You ever been swallowed by a whale? No. All right. Neither have I, to be honest. I crap my pants, but I don't have any lobster.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what happened. It's a, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Didn't happen, and you pooped your pants, probably.
Let's do it together again. Hey, guy, we're giving you a one big,
yeah, right.
Anything else?
No, but I want to call that guy and just scream it at him in the phone. Yeah, right.
What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Do you think that this really happened? Have you heard stories of this happening? Mm-hmm. Similar stories?
Yeah, the Bible.
Exactly.
That's the only thing missing from this story is him being like, and when I was in there, God came down and gave me some tablets.
Now don't blaspheme. Don't blaspheme.
I'm not blaspheming.
Okay, you started to blaspheme.
No blaspheme.
Okay.
Just mimicking tablets.
You're mimicking God right now. Oh, and God came down. Is that how Moses sounded like when he got his 10 Commandments?
Here, there, I got these tablets. Follow these commandments there.
Blasphemy right here. Blasphemy.
Sorry.
Anything else? If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. And after that, anything else I'd say is take it easy.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Don't get swallowed by a whale.